You may have heard that OpenAI has released a GPT store to much fanfare. On the day of the launch, 3 million GPTs were already created and available on the store for use. OpenAI hasn't released a monetization model for GPT builders yet, but that's likely coming soon. In this video, I will create a PM writing assistant from scratch to test how easy or difficult it is for one to publish their own GPT. Let's start from the GPT store landing page to get the lay of the land. There are some featured apps here. I did try the All Trails app before making this video and it is pretty good. Let's take a look at the available GPTs. My first impression is that this is a standard App Store interface. The Canva GPT is here. I tried using it too and it was okay. There are many other GPTs here by OpenAI themselves. Under productivity, there are some interesting GPTs that I'm going to give a try to. Now let's go ahead and create our own GPT. Whoa, this is a dream no code interface for me. I'm very excited. On the left is the GPT builder that is meant to act as a companion builder, and I expect the entire process is going to be very natural language based. I might have to give the builder my requirements and preferences, and it will do the building for me, or at least that's what I'm hoping it will be like. Let's look at the configuration settings. The knowledge section would allow me to upload reference documents. Requires the code interpreter. Okay, done. What does create new action do? Ah, this is an interface that connects to other products via APIs. I don't believe I need that today, but even if I did, I would just use the Action GPT to help me do this in a no code manner. This is very exciting, by the way, and we are witnessing a revolution in no code technology with the Builder and Action GPTs. All right, let's go back to the Builder and start with the prompt. I would like to create a product manager writing assistant to help PMs write their product press releases using the Amazon working backwards method. I've edited this section to go faster as it is much slower in real life. The builder started by suggesting a name for my GPT. I already have something in mind, so let's do this my way. I did not ask it to create a profile picture, but it's doing so on its own. This part is actually quite slow in real life, so be patient. Also, I'm not a big fan of DALI images, so I will replace it before publishing. But let's keep moving. Can you give me an outline for a good product press release? This part is quite fast and I like what I see. All of the sections make sense and it is a very good starting point. My concern right now is about making the experience as two sided conversation based between the bot and the user as possible, as every PM would have their own style and there will be large variations between products for which this bot will create press releases. My idea here is to offer the builder some help in the form of questions to keep things conversational for the user. So, question one will be in your own words, describe your products and its key value proposition for customers or users. Alternatively, upload documents covering product details. All right, it's updating. Okay, are there other aspects of the interaction you'd like to refine? Yes, please. I would like the press release to be completed section by section, so the GPT should ask the user to work on the headline first. I want to do this because, in my experience with ChatGPT, the overall quality of the output is much better when the writing job is done in small chunks. Updating GPT, this part can be slow. Is there anything else I want to change? Yes. Let's go to configure and make some changes. I'm not sure about the name, so let's try something else. These conversation starters don't make sense either, so I'll be prescriptive in what I want displayed. The key here is to facilitate the conversation at the very start of the workflow because I'm fairly confident in ChatGPT's ability to converse and go back and forth. However, a new user would benefit greatly from having some initial prompt ideas. All right, what else is needed? I think I want to change the logo. I cannot publish this to everyone on the GPT store just yet because that requires domain name registration and connecting it to my ChatGPT account. Voila, it's done. That was easy. Now let's test it out. I'll use one of the conversation starters. Am I imagining it or is the outline slightly different from the one we saw before from the builder? Doesn't matter actually because this outline is just as good. Since we are testing, let's make my product a fidget spinner meant for adults and children. It can be used on the go. Oh, I love the fact that it is going section by section like I asked it to. The GPT has offered me one headline that looks pretty decent. It is asking the user if they can finalize the headline before moving on. I like it. What is next? Wonderful. It wants to work on the subheadline but doesn't have sufficient details to offer an option just yet. See, this has already become quite conversational. The GPT wants the user to provide specific product details. I can continue testing the rest of this off camera. The link is available in the video description, and once I am done registering my domain, you would be able to find this GPT through the store directly. I have to say that this process was incredibly simple. I'm not very optimistic about the monetization opportunities here. There will be some incredible use cases that we see in the coming months, but that's not going to be based off of a 10-minute GPT creation effort. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.